What is up, everyone? So today is a big day. Well, hopefully. Today I'm getting the plates for the S14 Kooky. I haven't driven it out of the parking lot because it hasn't been registered. I finally have my appointment with the DMV today. A bunch of paperwork. About to go stand in line for like 2 hours, pay a bunch of money, and hopefully this car will be registered. And I brought the paperwork for the E32 because I figured we might as well register that. It's not that expensive for that car, and it's like the only sedan I own. You know, might as well register it. So it's a family car. I hate the DMV. Wish me luck.
Many minutes later.
All right, we got plates, Skyline and the S14. I am so excited. Now, I could finally go rip on the S14 and really feel how that K-Series hammers. Good day, good day. Let's drive all the way back to the shop. Tony! Look at this guy. I got the plates.
Let's go.
Let's go. Who you talking to? That your girlfriend?
No.
That's your girlfriend?
Who's that sexy bitch talking?
Sounds like your
Mr.
girlfriend.
James.
Donnie, say hi.
Hi.
Where you at?
He's on an adventure.
He's always on something. So yesterday I worked on this thing all day and just trying to finish some loose things from the engine swap. We haven't really driven it since we took it off the dyno. And well, yesterday I took it out, took it around a little bit, and I learned a couple things. Mainly that it sucks to drive with the current suspension. It's not because it's low. I really want to stay at this ride height because it looks so damn good. But the coils that the car came on were customized way too stiff. They are about 3 times too stiff, so it honestly feels like you're riding on no suspension, and it's very unenjoyable to drive. The BCs I want are on back order, but I'm very fortunate because I have a set laying around that are for the S15. And since I suck and haven't touched that car in a year, we're gonna steal the suspension. Now the only downfall to this, these are DS series, so they feel amazing, but they're not extreme lows. So the car isn't gonna go nearly as low as this, which a lot of you guys probably don't care, which isn't a huge deal. I just really like the look of this. In the meantime, I wanna enjoy driving the car. So we're gonna do what we gotta do. And well, Ant, let's put on our new BCs, buddy.
Let's get it.
Come on, give me some energy.
Let's do it.
What the? These are the BC DS series, and they're meant for the S15, but I don't think there's any difference suspension-wise between the two chassis, so they should work. Well, these actually should go pretty damn low. Some coilovers, they cap off the bottom of the mount, so you can only go as far as that, but it looks like we can actually bottom this out pretty far. I mean, these are definitely a more performance-based coilover than they are a stance-based coilover, so let's just lower the front as much as we can go and just see what happens. Previously I had BCs, right? And the only problem with these is the spring rate is just way too high, but they also valve the shock to the spring itself. So if we were to just lower the spring, a coilover wouldn't feel correct. So we basically need a whole new coilover. So it's easier just to upgrade to the DS series. Fully bottomed out, you could tell we're about 3/4 of an inch, a little bit taller. Now, if I took out the middle locking collar, we could probably get them just as low. As long as this doesn't hit the control arm, these will have more travel. So I might want to leave it a little bit taller, just in case we hit a bump around a corner like that, we don't bash our fender. Perfect. And we're done. So right now we have minimal camber, so you can tell it actually sticks out quite a bit. So I do have a spacer on, so if you want it to sit like this, I could remove the spacer and it's fine. But the coilover does come with camber plates, so we could adjust the camber pretty aggressively just off the coilover alone. Boom. Look at that.
Not terrible.
Ooh, not bad. Not bad. I could live with that. Yeah. Okay. They'll probably settle a little bit too. Eh?
Who needs extreme lows?
I don't know. Some cars you definitely do.
Yeah.
It works out for these though. Nice. Hell yeah, I'm super happy. Dude, I've been running BCs on cars for the last like 3 years at this point. I've seen a lot of coilover companies like make a good product and they just make the same coilover for the years. They don't change it. But with the BCs, you could tell that like they really strive to improve the product, and you've really seen the brand grow over the last couple of years alone. So now we have these beautiful pieces of art. So let's get these things in and we'll be good to go. man, that is low. Oh, that looks so good though.
I would keep it.
Yeah, but maybe we should just raise it a little bit because it's gonna settle a little bit. I don't know, it looks pretty damn good. Let's just see how it drives, right?
Let's take it out.
If it drives great, then we'll decide what we want to do. Because definitely a fan.
So I've never had the DS series coils in like a slammed format. I've only ever had these coils at like a functional height, and they ride amazing at functional height. So I'm really curious to see how it rides being super low. It's funny because like just driving in the parking lot, the car is 4,000 times more comfortable.
Oh, I bet.
It's insane. Hop in, let's go.
The one thing that I haven't really talked about yet, and I know we see it on Taylor Ray's videos if you guys have been watching him, is the tranny. There's a lot of vibration with it.
Holy.
You never heard that before, huh?
No, never
Yeah,
in the
it has
car.
like a real rough, mechanical type of vibration to it. You guys follow Taylor Ray on his channel. He made a whole new trans mount for it where he actually used like valve springs, and it helped a lot, so. The wheels are just spinning in the back. I don't even know if you can feel it. It's so weird hearing this noise come from this car. If we can get that vibration to minimalize, the swap feels so dialed.
Yeah, golden.
Like, golden, like it doesn't feel like there's a different drivetrain in here. If we can get rid of that vibration, it feels tight, it engages well, the power band feels awesome, and the noise is amazing. It's just, we gotta get rid of this vibration. All right, so of course the camera died when we were out there, but the coilovers first off feel amazing. I've never had DS's this low, and it rides no different than when they were at a more functional height, so I'm very impressed. I mean, that changes the entire mood of a car. Now, it doesn't feel like a rocket ship, at least not off the rip, right? Because a lot of these cars, the power band comes in hard and quick, and then it kind of like steadies out. With this thing, it's like a steady pull the entire time. Like it doesn't stop pulling, it just keeps going all the way up to 8 grand. It's insane, like you shift and it goes harder, it doesn't die off for a second. 58 on the K24 feels amazing. Jesse, what do you think?
That shit's sick.
What'd you think of the power band? Different than anything else you ever felt before, huh?
Yeah, way different. Definitely a change.
It was a
From,
change.
like what we're used to, I think, SR,
Oh,
like
yeah.
RB or JZ.
But it was only making 10 PSI, we logged it, right?
10 PSI.
10 PSI, that's, I think it made a little bit more on the dyno. I thought it made like 13 on the dyno. If it's 3 PSI down, I mean, that's almost 40 horse, which is crazy. I don't know, it feels amazing right there. The intake air temp's a little bit higher than I like to see, but it is really hot out today. It is super muggy. Like, it's probably the worst conditions.
You can't complain too much, I don't think.
That's what I'm saying. It feels this good on a day like today and it stays operating temp, then
Picture like a cold, brisk
boost weather.
fall day.
Yeah, right?
Can't wait.
I got a hose.
Hella hose.
This looks really nice in the outdoors.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. This is exciting.
Yeah, I want your reaction. You're fun. Ant doesn't give me an ant literally.
Well, this is Ant. Cool.
Yeah, he tries to cool guy everything.
Well, he is a cool guy.
He is a cool guy.
I do enjoy the rawness of it.
The factory trans mounts on the ZF, they're farther forward. The way they make it fit in the S chassis is actually bolts like on the back of the trans now, and I wonder if that location has something to do with the vibration.
Yeah.
Because instead of like it being in the middle of it, it's on the tail end of it.
Right. So it's almost like if you shake a piece of pasta, it's gonna keep going. But if you balance it on your finger, it's gonna balance out.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
No, it does. It does.
Okay. And you told me it's not. It doesn't feel that. That feels fast. I understand what you're saying with like it doesn't have that like rip of an SR or like rip of like a JZ, but that feels fast, planted, and connected.
And it just pulls the whole time. That's
Yes.
the fun part of it. It just keeps going.
Yeah, I love it. This is a perfect build, dude. Jimmy's streetcar is the most raw fucking thing out of everything.
I'm happy you like it. Thank you for giving me some energy. Ant never gives me anything. I'm like, come on, dude, it's sick, right? He's just like, it's all right.
Oh man.
Do a donut in this tight over there.
I have faith in you.
diff locks it up. No worries.
Oh, is that what this is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my first helical diff, and I was told they lock up real well. And guess what?
It does.
It does.
How are you gonna decide what car to bring to the track?
Dude, I'm not gonna drift this car.
Oh, really?
And I say
'Cause
that.
I just saw something.
That's different. Like, I always say I'm not gonna drift it, but this one, dude, it's like at this point, like it's worth just keeping nice as a street car.
Yeah.
The Kookies are so overpriced. Like
Yes.
so stupid overpriced
Yes.
that like it's just an S chassis. Why would I buy the most expensive freaking S chassis just to drift it?
That's a fair assessment.
Like so overpriced. Stop this. Stop buying. Like when those kids put up those like I don't need to sell just a feeler post and someone actually buys it.
That's what's ruining it.
Stop.
Yep.
Stop. Take that hard-earned money or the money that your mom gave you, whatever, no shame. You buy something else. Rant over.
You know, every time you build something or get something new, I'm like, damn, this is the coolest thing you have now. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of irritating.
Gotta keep raising the bar.
I can't pick one. This is hard, man.
All right, so we're gonna go get some rollers of the car. My buddy Carter has the 4Runner cheat code. He could sit right in here and film some awesome rollers. And look at DJ.
It's lighter, dude.
Oh my God.
Is it lighter, Jim?
Oh yeah.
Get on the goddamn dumpster.
Oh, my ears. I'm so excited for this footage. So we just went on a quick little drive to get a couple rollers in there, and I am so excited to see the footage. Right, Jesse? What'd you think of the car? You went for a ride?
Dude, the car is sick.
Right?
It feels so smooth, and you don't even feel the turbo. It's like natural, all motor power band, but it's turboed.
Hitting.
And it's hitting.
Dude, 6-speed, how nice was that?
6-speed, cruising on the highway. You could drive it to any event if you wanted to.
The gearing was spot. I'm so happy about that. Yeah. So I got to balance the wheels because I forgot I never balanced them. So it was a little shaky.
A little wobbly, but we managed.
And it's only making 10 PSI, and I swear to God, I swear that it made more. I thought it made like 13, 14 on the dyno. Could be wrong. But I mean, if that's true, that's 3 PSI. That's probably like 30, 40 horsepower.
It felt really good, Simon.
It did feel really good though.
Really
so,
good, Simon.
Let's get this thing on some ethanol, make some more power, have some more fun. But for now, I'm driving this thing home tonight. Victory drive. I am so happy with this thing. And for now,
we'll see you soon. I don't know.
like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more content, and Brian.
Have a good night. Bye.